After a night spent in the Texas Canyon rest area on Interstate 10 in Arizona, my friends and I are continuing our trek west towards Quartzite. We're headed to our winter home. Here goes. This is a really cool rest area. If we would have been here any longer, I probably would have went hiking up in the rocks. I have stayed at this rest area before. There's the Gypsy Pair in the lead. Here's C-Dub's Journey. And then myself. I think we may have one other one following along with us today, as we're all headed to the same place. Oh, that one other one would be Robert Witham. You can find him on the YouTube channel, Robert Witham. The others, of course, are Gypsy Pair on YouTube and C-Dub's Journey, also on YouTube. See you down the road.
We can run away, castle in the sky.
Yeah, we've got a little caravan of 4 rigs going today, and we will either make one more pit stop tonight, or we may just push on to Courtside. It's not too bad of a day. It's a little longer than most of us like to travel, but we got an early enough start that there's a good chance we'll get there today. So, let me explain something to you about van time or RV time. When you're traveling on the road, you know, there's GPS time and there's van time. If GPS time says 4 hours, I can almost guarantee it's going to take me at least 6 hours. That's just to stop and stretch my legs, stop and see the scenery. If I just see something that captures my interest, I tend to pull on over. Now, that doesn't happen as much when I'm traveling in a caravan. As my friend Frugal RV Gal says, I have all the time in the world. And I've picked up that little motto too. It helps me remember when I start getting frustrated or something, if I'm having to do errands. It reminds me I've got all the time in the world. I can stop, take a deep breath, and it'll still be there to do later. So it sure is a much more pleasant way to live, just knowing that, you know, you've got the rest of your life, whatever that may be. And so you might as well enjoy each and every minute to the utmost of your capabilities. So that's what I wish for you today is, you know, just find the shalom in your everyday life and learn to enjoy the moments. And yeah, we've still got to look at the big picture and, you know, get to wherever it is our goals are leading us. But in the meantime, enjoy the small moments. Because it's all for naught if you rush, trying to get everything done, trying to get everything perfect so that you can enjoy your life when you retire. No, you need to enjoy life right now, today, in this moment. Shalom. Peace out. A little more scenery here. Some good old Arizona mountains. I do love this land. I get tired of the Arizona desert by the time the winter is over, but I always look forward to going back. You know, sometimes I might be dragging my heels just a little bit, but then I start thinking about, oh, I'm going to see this friend, and oh, I'm going to see that friend, and so yes, going to the general area of Quartzite for the winter is like a homecoming. And so I started getting excited. It's a good old family reunion. I do believe Quartzite is within view. Just up ahead, we will be taking our exit. I don't think you can see it. Sorry for the bug. The bug splatter. Yeah, I don't think you can really see it in the camera, but I see a lot of white up ahead, and I know that I'm close. Off to your your left, I do believe that's the beginning of Scattenwash. I do believe. It goes a long ways back in there. Coming up soon will be my exit. Exit 19 off of Highway 10 will bring you right into the downtown Courtside area. Feeling a little silly right now. Our first camping area for the duration will be Plumosa Road. Plumosa Road is, I believe, about 7 miles north. There is Reader's Oasis Books. There used to be a guy that ran that place that, from what I understood, he went around naked a big part of the time. I believe he died either, I think it was last year. So I never did see him. Here's one of your local grocery stores. That's the Coyote Market. And ahead, just a little ways up ahead, will be the Roadrunner Market. That is the other permanent grocery store. There it is, right over to the right here. That's the Roadrunner. Other than that, you have a couple of little things in what I call Tent City that you can get various things. It's never for sure what you're gonna find there though, so you're, I guess, taking your chances, I guess. I like to go there, find whatever I can find there, and then go to the other grocery stores to get whatever I wasn't able to find at the main Tent City Market. This is the intersection that I think of as the main intersection. And once you come and stay in the Quartzite area, most people will get familiar with the RV pit stop, which is just up ahead. That's where you go to get your propane. There are several other places in town to get propane, and some people prefer to go to some of those other places. There's one of the laundromats. I passed one of the other ones and didn't think to point it out, but right up here ahead is the RV pit stop. Can buy ice right there at the building, and they've got water and propane, as I said. It's just a convenient place to get all of that. Last night, myself, Gypsy Pear, C-Dub's Journey, and Robert Witham stayed at Plumosa Road, and just so we could kind of stop and regroup. This is in Quartzite. Just rest a little bit after a long driving day yesterday. So we are about to head out to hang out at the LTVA in Quartzite, America. We're forming up the convoy. Made me think of the song Convoy. Yeah. Good old song. I am now coming into Quartzite from the north. There on the left was the RV pit stop. And hopefully when we get up to the intersection, not the first stoplight, but the second, hopefully we'll be able to see some of the tents and stuff. Since I have not been over the bridge yet, I'm not sure what all is set up at this time. It appears that some of the tents have been set up. This is Coon Street, and over to the right, I don't know if you can see them, but I'll try to zoom in. Over there to the right, where you see all those flags flying, that's where the main part of tent city is. So, right over there is where the big tent gets set up. That happens, I believe, in January. Here, we're coming to the long-term visitor areas. And the first one, it's the one on the left, is La Posa North. Okay, the one on the other side is La Posa West. And then on down the way will be La Posa South. Some people like to be in the first two, which is La Posa North and La Posa West, because they're close to the big tent. That way they can just walk to the big tent when it opens up, or to Tent City or whatever. Most of the people I know prefer to be in La Posa South. Along either side of the road here, you've got little gravel roads, and that's because there are tons and tons of people that have side-by-sides around here, and they use these little roads to go up to town. Although the side-by-sides are legal to drive on the road as long as they are tagged. What we are entering here is La Posa South. It is $180 for seasonal, and then short-term visit is $40 for 2 weeks. Permits are required for overnight use between September 15th and April 15th. All right, it turned out that the hut where you register was open, and so I don't know what's going on here. What's up?
They're going to the dump station,
Oh.
and I need to go by the trash can.
And then
I'm gonna
what's-
run up there and get? I got some trash I want to dump, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll meet you guys right back here because this is the road. Or get behind them, one of the two.
Okay. So did they say they would come back here?
Well, that's the only way they can get in. I'm sure there's other ways to get in this road.
Okay. Well, I'll be back here and I'll be waiting for you guys.
Yeah, that's where I'm coming, right back here.
Okay.
Right. Matter of fact, right there, probably on the other side where you're dumping.
Yeah.
Right there to the road. Now I'll come pull up beside you.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay.
All right.
Feelings. It's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed in. Oh yeah, I let you in.